going straight into the dark corners of the mind, the path to wisdom and transformation. Hello, my friend. Why are you here? Why have you come to Stoicism? Maybe you're feeling tired of life's endless ups and downs, overwhelmed by things beyond your control. Things that make you anxious and uneasy. Perhaps you've tried changing your external circumstances, your job relationships, even the world around you, but failed, or at least things didn't turn out as you wished. Then you start wondering, where did I go wrong? And you begin searching for ways to master your emotions, to be calmer amid the storms. But have you ever asked yourself, why do I need to change? And where is the right place to start? Exactly, we are here to change ourselves, together. But what exactly is self? How does it work now? Imagine you're sitting in a supercar, but don't have a driver's license yet. You try twisting the steering wheel, pressing all the buttons, hoping it will go the right way. The question isn't whether it goes where you want, but how soon you'll crash that car. Do we really understand the self we're trying to fix, or is the truth that we're trying to change something we know nothing about, the inevitable result? Exhausting efforts, repeated failures, and prolonged anxiety. And that's why we're here to learn how to master that supercar before speeding off, so we don't destroy ourselves and our lives. Now let's peel back the layers together. 1. The deep-root fear of facing ourselves. Suffering doesn't come only from outside, but also from the fear of looking inward. We run away by trying to control the outside world, but what we really need to face is ourselves, the dark corners in our mind that we usually avoid. What is that darkness? It might be buried painful memories, invisible fears, like fear of failure, rejection, or unworthiness. Limiting negative beliefs like, I'm not good enough. Suppressed emotions like anger, hurt, jealousy, or parts of our personality we refuse to acknowledge. We often avoid looking straight at these parts because we fear more pain judgment, or that everything will fall apart if we touch them. But this avoidance only makes the darkness grow like a dusty room we're afraid to clean. You know, there's a wise saying, you cannot heal what you do not face, and that's why going straight into the dark is so important. 2. Recognizing the darkness, the first step. Imagine holding a flashlight and shining it into the dark room of your soul. At first you might see scary things, hidden corners that make you want to look away. But if you have enough courage to keep shining, you'll gradually get used to and understand every nook and cranny. Recognizing the dark isn't about judging or rejecting, but truly understanding its nature. Everyone has that darkness, including me. And that means only one thing: you're a normal human being. When you start recognizing those suppressed emotions aren't invisible monsters anymore, they're parts of you needing attention and care. You'll realize that fear, anger, or sadness aren't enemies, but signals the language of your soul that you've ignored. At first, it might feel uncomfortable or even painful. But remember, even the smallest light can chase away the darkness, and you hold that light. 3. Going straight into the darkness, the path to transformation. You can't heal wounds if you keep avoiding or denying them. Going straight into the dark means accepting the experience, observing, and facing it with mindfulness without judgment. Try what I do: look at it with a technical eye, as if something in this machine isn't working right. There's no one evil, disgusting, or inferior here. Only the one who doesn't understand yet, and the one who will. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The mind is shaped by what it focuses on. Practicing the discipline of assent means pausing before judging or reacting, allowing us to dye the soul with clarity instead of confusion or fear. You can start with meditation when discomfort or painful memories arise. Gently observe them with curiosity, like a scientist noting, Oh, fear is appearing. How did it start? What characteristics does it have? How does my body react? Hey, this damn thing is actually quite interesting. Or journaling freely. Write about a situation that troubles you, focusing not only on the event, but also on emotions, bodily sensations, and the deepest thoughts that arise. Or inner dialogue. Imagine talking with your fear or dark part like a friend asking, "What are you trying to protect? What do you want me to understand?" Accept that these parts are inseparable from you. Here's another interesting thing you'll see, that all those things are just trying to protect you from harm. It's just that we speak different languages and don't understand each other yet. 4. From recognition to wisdom. Deep self-understanding. When you dare to face and observe, you'll begin to see clearly that the self isn't a fixed entity, but a collection of temporary phenomena. This understanding helps you escape mistaken identification with the self, reducing fear and suffering. Living wisdom means knowing how to wisely relate to yourself and the world. It's based on the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control, knowing clearly what you can control, thoughts, judgments, reactions, and what you cannot. The seed of wisdom begins to sprout from acceptance and self-understanding. You'll realize many things you worried or feared are actually beyond your control. And that doesn't mean you're powerless, but that you can focus your energy on what really matters and can be changed. That's when you start living true inner freedom, not the absence of difficulty, but freedom from blindly being swept away by difficulties. 5. Transformation. Letting go and living freely. With wisdom, you know how to let go of attachments no longer controlled by emotions and thoughts. Living freely doesn't mean having no emotions, but not being controlled by them. This is the Stoic ideal of apatheia, freedom from disruptive, negative emotions. Stoicism helps you maintain calm in any situation, not swept away by external storms. When you understand the temporary nature of emotions and thoughts, you naturally detach from their control effortlessly. You'll feel lighter, no longer needing to struggle against unpleasant feelings. Instead, you accept them like clouds drifting across the vast sky of your soul. This transformation isn't a magic overnight, but a gradual daily process. Every time you courageously face the dark, every time you observe without judgment, you're planting seeds for freedom and peace. 6. Conclusion. Going straight into the dark. The path to true peace, fear, and darkness in the mind are universal and unavoidable. Only when you dare to face and understand them can you transform and live peacefully. Stoicism isn't about running away from reality, but living authentically with wisdom and courage. You already have all those qualities. The proof is that you're here. Why is this the only path? Because any effort to change the outside or control surface emotions without understanding the root inside is only a temporary fix, like using duct tape to patch a sinking ship. This path isn't easy, but every step into the darkness brings lasting light to your mind. If you find this helpful, please share it so more people can know, because we're alike, all carrying our own inner darkness. The journey to illuminate that darkness will be long and lonely, but you're not alone. Lonely, yes, but never truly alone. A gentle message to you. The journey into the dark isn't a battle, but a meeting. Meeting yourself with all your broken pieces, wounds, fears, and flickering lights. You don't have to rush or force yourself. Slow down, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to be fully you, imperfect, but full of love. Thank you for walking this path with me through these words. I hope each step you take is gentle, profound, and full of self-love. If you want, I'd be happy to help you develop this content into videos, podcasts, or YouTube scripts. Wishing you a peaceful and meaningful journey.